Good Monday, makers. I've got such a special episode for you this week. It is Build of the Month time. Every month we run a Build of the Month contest for people submitting their builds to the community. And now we have the pleasure of showcasing all those builds and then voting for our favorite one. So please pay attention to the builds. And at the end of this, go to the community and vote for your favorite. I know they would appreciate it. Let's get on to the builds. The first one we've got is by Peter. He made this fantastic Halloween scene for his house. And where he used maker pipe, he made this frame on top of his roof to hold the ghosts and the spiders and the bats. And it really came out fantastic. Look at this. It is a spooky house that you're definitely going to want to trick or treat in. And he's even extending it to Christmas. He's going to turn this into a Christmas display after that. So fantastic build. We really love seeing it, Peter. Thanks so much. Next one we've got is by Raymond. And Raymond made this fantastic pull cart. And this has a special meaning. His son is getting married real soon, and his grandson is going to be pulled in this cart down the aisle as the ring bearer. So Raymond refinished the whole thing. He made a railing out of maker pipe using 8 90-degree connectors, and even connected it with conduit straps, or conduit hangers, excuse me, to the corners of the cart. And it looks fantastic. Great job, Raymond. Thanks so much for sharing with us. Next build is by Christopher. Christopher made this great backyard fire pit screen or surround. And what he did was he combined wood panels that he made with EMT conduit and our connectors, and then he anchored everything into the rock. So he drilled into the rock, and I want to show you there, right here. He drilled into the rock, put EMT conduit down in there, and used our connectors to build the frame off of that. And you can see here's a work in progress. He's got some beautiful dogs here. And then he attached the wood frames with one-hole straps and created this fantastic surround that just looks like a beautiful place to hang out. So thanks so much, Christopher. We love seeing it. Great job on that. Next build we have is by Todd. He made a drop-in kayak rack for his pickup truck. And it looks super easy, where he's able to drop the rack in, tighten it down in the bed, and then put the kayaks on the top. And you see he used some 90-degree connectors here. He's got some 45-degree bracing, and then these top bars, he put some pipe insulation to protect the kayaks. And it came out great. And when he's done, he just takes the whole thing out, unstraps it, and he's back to normal. So really cool build. Thanks so much for sharing, Todd. We'd love seeing it. Next build we have is by Jonathan. He made a fantastic awning for his toy hauler trailer. And he made it exactly to fit on this back deck, which is super cool. And there's another shot of it there. But he also made it so it's easy to take apart and easy to put together. And the way that he did that is pretty unique. He took 3/4 inch conduit, which the connector grabs onto, and then sleeved a smaller pipe into that and used these snap hardware pieces. There's a picture of them there to make them quick disconnect. So he can take it down, put it up really quick. And he went off a video from Patrick Remington. So shout out to Patrick. Really cool idea and great build, Jonathan. Thanks so much for sharing. Next build we have is by Bill. He made a fantastic hydroponics rack. And he's doing this in NFT, nutrient film transmission technique, for his microgreens. And you can see his trays there. And what this does, you shoot a thin layer of water with nutrients across the bottom of the plants and across the bottom of the trays. And it gives the plants the food they need. So really cool build. He basically made a ladder using T's on one side, and then connected some horizontal pipes with 90 degrees and did the same on the other side, and then laid these trays across, and even put it on casters to make it mobile. So fantastic job, build. Thanks so much for sharing. Next build we have is by Roger. Roger has this Honda generator, and he built a frame around it. And he did this by bending almost one piece of conduit in this U shape all the way around to give 2 good handles and some protection. And then he just put some horizontal pipes on the bottom with T-connectors and mounted the generator there. So really simple, and it looks super effective. Roger, thanks so much for sharing this. Great job. And the last build we've got for this week is by Emery. He made a greenhouse roof for his existing greenhouse, and even made a YouTube video. So let's check that out. He's got a channel called Texas Creator with an 8. And here's some before photos where he took, and he first made it out of PVC, and it got super warped. The sun just did a number on it. And then he made it out of EMT conduit, which I think will hold up a lot better, and our connectors. And there it is. He's got a great drone flyover shot of the solution. And he's using a bunch of 4-ways, bunch of 180s, and bending the conduit as well. And there you go. There's a side shot of it. And then he did another thing that I thought was neat, was he covered the pipe with some felt. And that's to prevent the plastic from melting onto the conduit in the hot heat. So fantastic build. Emery, thanks so much for sharing. And that's all we've got for this month. That are all the entrants into MakerPipe Build of the Month. I want you to go and vote for your favorite. Go to connect.makerpipe.com. Links down below, and show them some love for your favorite build. And I want to thank everybody for posting their builds. We appreciate it so much. See you next time.